6:08 a.m. on Saturday, April the 3rd, and we are on our way for our very first week of cleaning, inspecting houses in Corolla. We have to drop off the Malibu for service this morning, so we're taking 2 cars, but Joe's having some problems getting the van started because we haven't been driving it much. So I'm waiting on him to make sure he's gonna be okay. And then we will see what happens and go from there. So we might have to reschedule our Malibu service appointment if we can only drive 1 car today, because I know he's not gonna want to cancel work for the day to have the car seen since it's driving all right. It's just, it has a sensor problem in the tire pressure system, and also it's doing this little weird thing. It's supposed to go into sleep mode to save like gas at the stoplights, but it's temporarily turning off for like 2 seconds and then turning back on when we like let off of the brake. So all right, he is leaving, so I'm gonna let you go and I will catch up with you later. So we have left the office. We had to drop off the Malibu later than we planned because they didn't even open the garage door at the service station until 8, and there were like 3 people in front of us. And apparently they are having problems with their online system, and none of the online appointments are coming to them. So like everybody that was there had an online appointment, so we had to like wait around. So we had to quickly grab our things from the office, and now we're on our way to our first house. So the first thing that I always do every day is get ourselves organized. We do a lot of the same houses, but it's our first time this year, so there are some new houses, and every week there can be like a little bit of a difference depending on who's working that week and what they end up throwing in to the mix for us. So we have to get all of our addresses straight. So I just finished doing that. I filled out a sheet for each of our properties that we're going to inspect today, and I put down the address, and then underneath I put down the turn-off street so we can plan like what order we're going to go to these houses in. So our first destination today is Shore Advantage House, which they have like special perks, and one of the perks is that if you rent a Shore Advantage house, you get to get in a little bit earlier. So we're targeting those houses first because whichever one of them is ready to inspect the soonest, those will be our first inspections of the day, so we can get them out of the way. So plus our Shore Advantage houses are kind of like the furthest out, so that's nice. What I really like about this company is that they do try to group our houses pretty close together, so even though we have quite a drive to get out there, once we get out there we're within a few like streets of each other. It's not too spread out, so that's good. We have 3 houses in this particular complex, and then we have another 2 in another area, and then we've got a couple that are like not far from each other but on different streets. So, oh, someone's calling. We might have a house ready. So we have our snacks. I had some cheese and gluten-free crackers. We are driving around waiting for our first inspection to be ready to go. So we've located all of our houses except one. So we have to figure out where that turn arch one is. Maybe we can do that next after we see what these people are up to. This is what we do. We just drive around until someone sends us a message and says they are done.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Seabird Way.
Like this morning, our cleaner, one of them, there was no mop or broom in the house. And there's supposed to be a mop and a broom in the house so that they don't always have to carry their own with them. And so we contacted the office and they found someone that had extra things in their truck and sent them over there. So we're sort of like a contact point for the cleaners if they need anything, they run out of anything, etc., etc. We like troubleshoot and we go into the houses and we like pre-inspect them, and but right now it looks like there's cleaners in all of our houses, so there's not a lot we can do because we don't want to get in their way. So we just wait. Time to wait. See who's ready the fastest. Hopefully our Shore Advantage houses are ready early. That's all I can say. So we just came into one of our houses to check it out. When we first drove by here earlier today, there was like a trailer in the driveway, and then that's gone. There's no one here, so we thought maybe possibly our cleaner might be done and has forgotten to send us a message, which sometimes it happens because they're super busy. So we came in here thinking we might be able to inspect one, but it hasn't been cleaned yet. It's not in bad shape, but we found out that our cleaner that's cleaning one of our other houses is still over there. It hasn't been here yet, so it's like about getting closer to 11 o'clock, and these 3 Shoreline Advantage houses have to be done by like 1. So hopefully we're gonna hear soon from one of the 3. So we are finally in our first house. I'm going to go down through the checklist for the kitchen and the living room first of all and see how they did. Did you check the grill?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. I would hope at this time of year. No light bulbs.
I haven't seen anything yet.
All right. We have to wait on that comforter. No bathroom issues. Okay. How much time does it have on it? Did you see?
No, I didn't see.
So other than a few minor touch-ups, this cleaner has done a great job. We worked with him last year. He was amazing. So usually there was no issue with any of his houses. I did go through and just kind of like sweep across the countertops because they're granite countertops, and a lot of times after you clean, there'll be like a little kind of gritty residue from the cleaner drying, like the salts in the cleaner or something that are left, or maybe it's something about the countertop, I don't know. But I always do that because it's clean, but yet if people feel that on there, then they think that it's not been cleaned. So I just usually swipe across it with my little brush, and that takes care of that. This is what I love about this job. This is a brand new house. We're getting so good. We just get to walk through and make sure everything's beautiful. And oh my gosh, this house is so pretty. It's got these really nice gray, like weather-looking floors, and it has like shaker shingles on the outside. Everything is just like so modern and clean. Marble floor, high ceilings, so nice. Like, I love it. All right, I need to inspect, so I'm gonna let you go. See it from here, but this pool has like flecks of something like silvery in the bottom of it that catch the light. It's so cool. You see? Gorgeous. And then they have this little like covered bar with the hot tub in there. And I love these planters against the fence. Table is humongous. Our entire family could fit here.
Of course, it looks like they're squeezing the chairs together because there's 16 chairs there and they're folding chairs. But...
Gorgeous. Well, after that house, we really didn't think to do any more filming. It's pretty much like this every single week, but it's very slow in the mornings. Sometimes we have a few odds and ends things that we need to help out with, but we're basically just doing pre-inspections and cleaning grills and things like that outside. Then all of a sudden, right before check-in, we have a run of all these houses that need to be inspected. So it got pretty crazy and I had to stop filming. However, I did want to put a little plug in here for my favorite guy at the Island Smoothie. If you are ever vacationing in the Corolla area, which is the northern part of the Outer Banks, please make sure that you try out Island Smoothie. It is right next to the Harris Teeter. They have delicious sandwiches, wraps, and all kinds of smoothies. They have vegan options. They have gluten-free options. It's just a great place. And that's it for today's video. I am just going to welcome you to come on a vacation this summer to the Outer Banks. We'd love to have you. And I hope that all of you are getting geared up for your last few days of school. I'm going to go home now and recharge before the next kickball game. I hope that wherever you're at, you don't forget to work hard, be kind, and amazing things will eventually happen. Bye-bye.